Hi guys! Welcome again to my channel. It's me, Cheryl, your vlogger, your Honda girl. So today, ang topic natin is it better to finance a car or lease a car? So hope na this video will help you guys in determining kung para saan ba yung much better for you. So without further ado, let's start. So simulan natin sa financing. So kapag nagpa-finance ka ng car, 100% of the car price is your responsibility. Meaning, kung 30,000 yung kotse, 30,000 yung babayaran mo plus the interest rate. Now, after the term, sa'yo na yung kotse. It's gonna be yours. And kapag tiningnan mo sa ownership, okay? Kasi dito sa Toronto, Canada, di ba? Left side is vehicle portion and then right side would be the plate portion. So, nasa pangalan mo yung ownership ng kotse. Okay? And only thing is if you don't pay, okay, the financing company has all the right to take the car from you. Again, it's gonna be on a different topic about like collections and whatnot. But yeah, so if you don't pay, kukunin nila sa'yo yung car. Now, because you're paying 100% na presyo ng kotse, the payment is relatively higher. So, mas mataas ang bayad pag nag-finance ka, ha? Kumpara sa kabila when you're gonna be leased. I'll explain later, okay? Now, the rates, it's gonna be the same. Kung nag-sign up ka ng 2.99, 3.99, 1.99, 0%, it's gonna be like that sa buong term ng utang mo. So, you can do 2 years, 3 years term, 4, 5, 6, 7 term, or even like 9, 10. Sometimes meron yan, ha? But I don't advise sometimes. Now, pag ayaw mo na ng car and you were to trade it in, meron talaga, there's a possibility na magkaroon ka ng negative equity. Why? Because you're paying for the 100% of the car. Remember that. And cars, it's not a want, it's a necessity, but it's not a good investment. They depreciate through time. Okay? So, if there's a high loan and then depreciating value of the car, if there's no promotion, no down payment, no nothing at all, there's a negative equity that will be incorporated sa bagong kotse. Okay? And if the car, knock on wood, gets into an accident, the car devalues. And sometimes too, kapag na-aksidente ka and you owe 30,000, insurance company would pay, I don't know, 20, 25. The remaining is your responsibility. Okay, so those are the things that prime points when you're financing a car. Now, number 2, leasing a vehicle. Now, kapag nag-lease ka, ang loan mo lang is only 60%. Okay? I explain ko kung saan mapupunta yung 40%. But since it's only 60% that you're loaning, mababa yung payment mo. So, financing, leasing, finance mataas, lease mababa. Now, I say this kasi it's the easiest way to explain, but not to put a negativity on the leasing, is you're basically renting the vehicle. However, because you're renting the car for a short period of time, which is 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, okay? You have a security kasi the servicing is mostly covered by the manufacturer's warranty. Okay? So, again, yung mga service, mga issue and whatnot, sometimes it's covered already by the manufacturers when you're leasing the car. Okay? Now, the ownership of the car is under the leasing company. But on the plate portion, you get to drive the car. Okay? So, ganun yung nangyayari sa ministry, sa ownership mo. And again, the rates are also the same if you were leasing the car. So if you sign up for this amount of rate, it's gonna be the same rate after that leasing period. Now, if you were to finance it after, sometimes, depending credit score mo and whatnot, it might be different for you. Okay? And there's a limit on the kilometers that you could drive. So an average person does drive about 20,000 kilometers a year. Now, depende na lang sa lifestyle mo if you're gonna be driving more than that. Okay? Now, it's always easier to get out of a lease. And it's just gonna depend on the way you drove the car. So there's 4 things that I'm gonna share to you. Number 1, change the car before the term ends, okay? Well, Yeah, you could do that, definitely. It's just, it's gonna depend on the way you drive the car, like I said. And kung gusto mo magpalit ng panibagong car, mas upgraded features, mas upgraded technology and safety, then you can change it right away. You can also transfer the lease to another person. Now, there's a fee, okay? And also, you cannot do that on the finance kasi nga, high loan, depreciating value, unless talagang gusto siya ng tao na mag-take over ng finance mo. And you can always return it to the dealership, okay, and walk away free of debt. It's a win-win situation for you and the dealership. So when you're making a payment on your lease, the portion is taken out to the price value of the car. So if I were to a dealership, I'm probably gonna buy your car depending on the condition, and then I'm gonna put it to my inventory. While you walk away, wala ka ng utang, right? So it's just up to you by that kung anong car yung ipapalit mo, or if you're not planning to drive anymore. And then lastly, number 4 option is you can always buy out the car anytime. It's after your lease term, 40% na lang yung babayaran mo. If you're paying it early, then it's gonna be more than the 40%. Kasi still, you have to pay for the full price of the car. Now, going to our conclusion, which type of buyer are you? Lagi ko yung tinatanong eh. Well, kasi I categorize them into 2 types of buyers, yung mga clients ko. Meron ko akong tinatawag na mga simple buyers. Those are the people na they know what they want right away. So they decide quick, and they just want it simple, no complications. Sorry. And they don't like changes a lot. Okay, so sila yung most likely na nag-finance kasi they just like want that car, and then that's it. After 7 years, the car is theirs. Now, meron naman akong another group of buyer, which is the safe buyers, okay? Kasi, again, ito yung mga tao na they take their time researching, they love changes, they're ready for changes, and they plan and think of the years ahead, and they don't really like gambling. Remember what I told you about like the finance kanina? So if you were to like knock on wood, the car get written off, sometimes there could be like a possibility na may matirang utang kahit wala na yung car. Well, kapag nag-lease ka kasi ng vehicle, safe ka eh. It's fully covered under the insurance. So, knock on wood, ma-aksidente yung car, it gets written off. Then, you walk away free of that. You just get to buy another car or like lease another vehicle, okay? Yeah, so yung mga safe buyers, they don't like situation like that na magiging tied up sila sa responsibility na like that. So, they try to lease the car instead. Okay, so what type of buyer are you? And then number 2, there's a misconception as well about warranties. They think that it's only for the dealership. While I would say it mostly benefit the customer, not the dealership. Yes, there is a profit. You know, at the end of the day, you can always negotiate that anyways. It's just, lagi mong poprotektahan yung sarili mo. I'll give you an example. Warranty, extended warranty. Ang mga kotse ngayon, technology changes, features. Alam mo yung infotainment, yung screen mismo ng car. What if that get broken? Sometimes $3,000, $5,000 service charge. Right? So, kung tapos na yung manufacturer's warranty, or if it's not even offered on the manufacturer's warranty, sino magbabayad nun? Mostly ikaw. So, masakit ang bulsa. Magbabayad ka ng $3,000, $5,000. It's gonna be a lot. So, if you have warranty, that is completely covered. Number 2, because of the pandemic, COVID, a lot of people get laid off, lost their job. Nawalan sila ng pambayad kasi maraming kailangan na asikasuhin before of that. And if you have a insurance payment, it's covered. You don't have to worry about it. They're gonna pay for it. So a lot of people benefit on that because they purchase that type of peace of mind warranty. And then lastly, another example is the lease guard. Well, kapag ka nag-lease ka and you just want to return the car after, and yung gulong kalbo, yung rim sira-sira, may maliit na dent, this and whatnot. So you have to pay for those, right? So now, if you think na baka ayaw mong mapunta sa ganong sitwasyon, buy a lease guard. Kasi kapag ni-return mo na yung car, in-inspect yung kotse, and then you have that lease card, then you don't have to worry about changing the tires, refinishing the rims, or even fixing the dent because you've already paid for that. And these products, they're not that super expensive kasi you're gonna be paying it through the loan naman regardless of the finance or leasing it. You don't have to pay it upfront, okay? It's gonna be incorporated on the loan. Now, number 3, lots of horror stories about leasing in terms of the mileage. I'll give you a very, very easy tip. If you were to get to that point that the mileage is so high, this and whatnot, get out of the lease, get out of that. How you can do that? There's 4 things that I've shared. Change the car, transfer the lease, because some people would buy that, return it to the dealership, sometimes depending on the condition of the car, yes, we might buy that car, and then lastly, buy it out. Kung meron ka namang natabing pera, just buy it out. Or if you want, you can also finance it, but again, it depends on your credit history and approval from the banks. Now, buying a car here in Canada is a necessity. Again, I always saying that because it's a cold country, right? Hindi kagaya sa Pilipinas, maraming jeep, maraming tricycle, maraming bus. So if you want to go to your next job, if you want to need to do something for transportation, it's easy. Here, a little bit harder and a little bit more expensive, okay? Kapag wala kang sasakyan. So, I just want you to understand na kapag bumibili ka ng kotse, it's gonna be your decision, not anyone else. Kasi iba-iba tayo ng lifestyle, iba-iba tayo ng need, iba-iba tayo, okay? But you yourself know yourself better. So when you're buying a car, you decide, not anyone else, okay? So again, I hope this video helped you guys. I know medyo mabilis because I don't want to keep you guys for so long. So that's gonna be the main points difference of financing and leasing. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.